Man, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Keith, and we are back with another episode of the I Hate the Internet podcast. And I'm along with my co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, my boy Eddie. Eddie, tell the people what's up.
Hey, what's good, folks? How y'all doing?
Man, we just got a lot of stuff going on this week, man. I don't even know where to start. You got Tyrie Nichols situation.
Yeah.
You got this young man, Sebastian. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I don't want to mess it up.
Sebastian Lamborghini Jr.
Talking about how you don't have a Lamborghini, you're a bum or whatever he said. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and just in general, man. The first month of 2023 is coming to an end. Mm-hmm. Man, how you feeling, man?
Time is flying by too fucking fast, to be honest, my man.
Tell me about it.
Bro, the days go by like in 1 hour, dude. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Man, that's cap. Them days be long for me, man.
For really?
Because if I work in public education with these fucking kids or what, but
God bless
these
them.
days
They're the future. They're the future.
Not the ones I teach.
Lord have mercy.
They're the future. China taking over, straight up. But I'm gonna just keep it a stat.
Hey.
If this is the future, China gonna take us over. Y'all might as well. You better learn Chinese, buddy.
You better get your social credit up while you can,
because so you
can get yourself a Lamborghini.
It ain't looking too bright.
Oh Lord!
And then go somebody in the comment section saying, "Why are you talking about the children like that, brother?" Trust me.
Bless the children.
Trust me. Yeah, bless them, because
bless them children. Bro.
They ain't gonna have much. They doesn't look like they're gonna have much skill after school.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. I felt just extremely tired every day. Anybody who works, you know how I feel, where it's not even lunch and your eyes start to feel heavy. Then by the time you get home, take a shower, eat dinner, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. You go to sleep, and then you blink your eyes, you wake up, you're back at it again. So
Lord,
if you are running the rat race like me and Eddie, we feel you. Trust me, we feel you.
Shout out to them workers.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to all of us, because we make America what it is. Without us, America wouldn't be shit. Let me tell you something.
America.
Tell your boy Sebastian, whatever his name, to roll up his sleeves and do some of this hard-ass work.
What is this dude's name for real, though? How to pronounce his last name?
Sebastian Ghiorghiu? I don't want to offend anybody, but that's how I would try to pronounce it.
Hey.
That's how I would try to pronounce it. He says, and I quote, I want to make sure I'm quoting him correctly.
Please do.
If you don't have a Lamborghini in your 20s, you should have a serious talk with yourself.
Damn.
And you know what? Let me get the exact quote. Hold on.
What about like a Hot Wheels, like a Lamborghini action figure or something?
I don't think that's what he meant. I don't think that's what he meant.
You could have meant that, bro.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Yeah, what did he say? Let's see. Homeboy really on that bullshit right now. Let's see.
Okay, I don't know if he has the exact quote. He says, if you're a guy in your 20s and you don't have a Lamborghini, you should actually sit down and have like a serious discussion with yourself as to why you don't have a Lambo. Okay, I realize now that it's so incredibly easy and there's so much money out there, and $200,000 relative to what is out there in circulation and what you can grab, especially now with AI tools that you have leveraged like never before. $200,000 is chump change. He says, what did he say? He has, people will say I'm out of touch with reality, and they can suck it because it's just not true. That's the 24-year-old in him coming out.
Okay.
He said that, and he said, if you don't have a Lamborghini, you need to have a serious talk with yourself. So, I was thinking about ranting about the young man. I honestly, that's how I felt. When I first saw the quote, I saw it on Twitter.
He's just a young cat, man. He don't know no better.
And I texted Eddie. I said, I want him.
Oh.
I want to get at him. Not in that way, Eddie.
Pause.
Relax your face.
Okay.
Relax your face. Not in that way.
Okay. Just checking.
But and at first I felt hostile towards him, but I've come to realize that he really, when he said this, he really believed what he said.
Yeah, for sure.
He believed every word that came out of his mouth, and he truly believes this. And you know what? $200,000 relative to what's out there, considering the GDP of the United States, is chump change, right? But let me ask you guys something at home. Who knows the median income here in the United States? I'll give you 5 seconds.
Is it like what, 40,000 or something?
$55,000 a year.
Close
so
enough.
On average,
Close enough,
right? On average, You find a random person on the street, they make about $55,000 a year. Do you know how many people in the United States make six figures? Not $200,000, make six figures or more. Give you 5 seconds.
Pretty sure it's 1% of
10%.
10%?
10% of the people, 10% of men and women in the United States make six figures or more. Correctly.
Holy shit.
So 90% of us will never see that money. Okay? So to say if you don't have a Lambo at 25 is incredibly stupid and unrealistic, right? It's incredibly stupid and unrealistic. But you know what? He's a boy wonder.
Yeah.
Okay? He's a boy wonder. He's the exception to the rule. He's not the rule,
That's
right?
the golden boy.
The exception proves the rule, not disproves it. He's like the LeBron James of entrepreneurship, where LeBron James was a prodigy from when he was 10 years old to the grown-ass man that he is now. And I'm sure this guy, Sebastian G, I'm calling him Sebastian G, was a prodigy when he was a kid versus now, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way you're able to make that type of money at 24. He's the CEO of Digital Wealth MB, which is basically an online marketing company that Google uses. And he also got rich doing drop shipping. You can look it up. It's I'm not getting into that because it's not that type of podcast. But that's how he made his money. That's how he made his bones, right? Just to be able to come up with those terms, come up with that at a young age is abnormal. That's not what normal people do. So his perception of reality is off. It's distorted, right? So he just says, well, just do what I do and just get rich, right? That's like LeBron James saying, hey, Eddie, just practice basketball every day and you could be the best player ever.
Bet.
But the reality is, for 99.9% of the population, no matter how hard you try, you're never going to be LeBron James, right? And then it's like, oh well, Keith, well, you can be, it's business and it doesn't work that way. Take it from somebody who's been to business school, who has an MBA. Whether it's business, whether it's content creation, whether it's any type of venture where you're putting yourself out there, where you're trying to make things happen for yourself, 10% of that shit at minimum is luck. Being at the right place at the right time with the right people who have the right feeling to be able to put you in position to be able to do as such, right? I'm not saying this young man didn't work hard. I'm sure he works hard. But a lot of people work hard and never get the opportunities that young man got. Because let me tell you something. There are people who are more brilliant than him, but they're women. Or they're more brilliant than him, but they live in a third world country. They're more brilliant than him, but because their parents passed away, they got to take care of their younger brothers and sisters. Or they may have a drinking problem. Or they may have I don't know, bad credit and live on the street. I don't know. But he's not the first person to ever be a genius and be able to come up with this, right? But some people aren't blessed with that opportunity. So what happens to them? Are they losers too?
Yeah.
And there's plenty of people who have kids, who've been to prison, who get up at the crack of dawn, drive trucks all over this great country, who lift heavy ass boxes for 10, 12 hours a time to put food on the table, to save money for their kids' college funds. Are they losers too, Sebastian? What about my grandfather who started working on a farm when he was 12 years old, right? And worked almost to the day that he died. He didn't have Social Security because finance gurus like him, like you, stole from him. So he couldn't retire with Social Security. Was he a loser too because he didn't drive a Lamborghini? Do you know how stupid you sound, you goofy, right? You straight goofy. And the crazy part about it is that this is what drives men to suicide. A lot of y'all like to get on women and say women are this, women are that. Okay, yes. Women can be extremely toxic, especially towards men. And we will get to that later.
Oh, Lord.
But it's also guys like this and guys like Andrew Tate, right? Who tell you if you don't have money like me, you're a loser. So what do these guys go do? They go invest in crypto. They go invest in NFTs, lose all their money, and then say, oh, I'll never be like him. I'll always be a loser, and commit self-harm to where they're not here anymore, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of his followers they look at themselves and realize, hey, I'm a loser. I'll never be like him. I'll never be like my idol, and end it all right there.
Yeah.
So this is a complete toxic way of thinking. Well, he's just saying that because he's a broke B. No, I'm not broke. I do very well for myself, okay? Let me tell you straight up, I do very well for myself. But what I don't like is people with blue check marks talking down on people because they don't have a Lambo. Your parents didn't have a Lambo when they came to this country. Were they losers too? Right? Were they losers too? Was that the case? right? With surging rent prices. Do you think it's a good idea at 25 to think about buying a Lambo? That's dumb as shit, right? But because this guy has the blue check marks, and I'm sure you'll see plenty of his D-riders in the comments, right? You'll see plenty of these D-riders in the comments telling me how wrong I am, disliking the video, saying I'm jealous. But you people are the ones who drive young men, not just young men, men period, to commit self-harm.
Yeah.
So you know what? You're the loser because a lot of these people who have money they feel like they have to validate themselves and talk down to people who aren't as rich as them. And they feel like they have to feel good about themselves. So what better to do than to pick on some poor people who you have a higher social class than? You know, that's what you got to do. You got to go flex your Lamborghini because you feel shitty about yourself. I will never buy a Lamborghini. I don't care if I make $10 million a year. I will never buy a Lamborghini. So does that mean I'm going to be a loser for my whole life as well? That's just dumb. Because you want to feel good about yourself. The truth is, sir, and I'm reading you right now, you're fucking miserable. You're miserable. So you feel like to feel good about yourself, you got to flex on the little guys. I hope you feel good about yourself, right? I hope you feel good about yourself.
Lamborghinis are nice, bro.
I don't get that's not the point.
I'm a big fan.
And not the point. The point is that you ain't got to talk down to people. You feel like you're so heavy, you got to talk down to people. And you said there's so many AI capabilities out there. And you know what, Sebastian? I'm glad you said that. Because you know what? Your whole digital marketing campaign can easily be overtaken by some guy running an algorithm in Taiwan using AI capabilities to be able to be able to use. The computer can do it. And they could come in and Google's going to drop you like a hot potato. Sir, you could be on a box tomorrow.
We got
a box tomorrow.
We got AI programs writing scripts right now.
Yeah.
Out
ChatGPT.
today.
Yeah. ChatGPT.
Yeah.
AI is going to take over.
Make code for you, your website, all that.
Right.
Functioning too.
Exactly. So it's like at any point, bro.
Yeah.
You could be living in a box. I'm sure the CEO of Blockbuster was talking big shit in 1993. Hey. I'm sure he was talking crazy, just like you.
Shout out to my boy.
I don't even know where that man is at right now. There's one Blockbuster that's open in the middle of Oregon.
It's a museum.
Right, exactly.
It's a museum.
And it's a museum. So, humble yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
For sure,
okay?
For sure.
Because those 750,000 subscribers you got on YouTube, buddy, guess what? Most of them motherfuckers can't afford a Lamborghini.
Probably 90% of them can.
99% of them can. Well, 99% of them can't.
Except for you, big dog.
Right.
But no, what strikes a nerve with this one is it kind of hits close to home because I'm a business owner. I've been doing business since 2012. A lot of people don't know that. But I've been doing... Shout out to your boy. I've been doing Amazon drop shipping. I've been doing similar things he's done. And I've taken a lot of L's. I've taken a lot of L's. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to actually break through the mold. There's been times where I've had to advertise a product and spend up to $500 on advertisements and still lost to like factories that was producing the right thing, producing the same thing.
Right.
Like I've lost to companies or people who just have more money. I done I did SEO right. I did my pay-per-clicks right. I did my store organizing. Everything was correct down to the T. Perfect. And still lost because I just got outplayed with people with more money that had already been in the game before I got in there.
Right.
A lot of people find themselves in the same situation as I was, and they give up. Like, yo, bro, I just wasted $500. I don't want to do this.
Right.
I can't turn a profit. I'm wasting $500 on advertising and not getting no sales.
Right.
I'm not getting no clicks. Not getting no. I'm not getting anything.
Right.
And they turn around and see people like you saying, yo, well, if you didn't make it, if you don't have a Lambo in your 20s and you're 40 or you're 30, and you, self-harm yourself, that's not helping nobody. Better than these influencers that are, that have dad's money already, even though you made it yourself. Like you said, like my boy said, you are the golden child. You are the example.
Right.
You made it.
Right.
And we respect that. We acknowledge that. Congratulations, big dog. But a lot of us don't. And a lot of us don't have dad's money either. Like I said, you didn't, but there are a lot of people who do.
Right.
And act the same way as you. They say, oh, work harder, bitch. Work harder.
Right.
On, something that their parents paid for. And people end themselves because they think, oh, I could never get that.
Right.
You act like you made it yourself. You know better than those people. Anything can happen, big dog. Business is a scary thing. It's good to be in it. It's good to have an entrepreneurial spirit. But, all of us are one step away from getting rich and one step away from being poor, big dog.
Right.
You are not exempt. God bless you. Hopefully you get more praises and more money down the line for your business. Hey, it's always good to see, a fellow brother out there making money, but you're not exempt from anything. Right. I just wanted you to know, be careful, bro, because right now you're spitting some toxic rhetorics out there, bro.
Right.
That's a toxic rhetoric you're spitting because, like I said, there's people who are at their last right now and they are seeing this.
Right.
You don't even know if anybody done it already from seeing this.
What you said, right?
From from what you're saying right now,
right,
bro. The last couple of years, bro, there's too much going on right now, and we don't need this, bro. We need to be lifting each other up. Like we said, we're gonna give another shout out to you again, bro. Congratulations, but bro, check yourself, homie, please.
Right, you do. This is why a lot of men commit self-harm. But you talked about something about how, you said it earlier in your whole what you were saying.
What about advertising or something?
No, they feel like that they want to be rich. They want to be rich and they want to be like you. And it's like a lot of these like finance gurus, a lot of these people who say 3 steps on how to fix your credit, right?
Yeah.
They want you to feel poor. They want you to feel broke because that's part of their
spiel.
That's part of their game.
Yeah.
You're broke. Let me teach you how to be rich. Pay me $700 for my get rich seminar, right? And I'll teach you how to get rich within a calendar year.
Yeah.
Right. And so these a lot of these men, right? A lot of these men are broke and they don't have a lot of discretionary income. And they say, okay, well, this is somebody that I look up to. This is a financial guru I look up to, and I'm gonna spend the money.
Yeah.
And they tell them, hey man, just continue to work hard and be consistent. And these men are like, well, yeah, we're gonna work hard, be consistent. And just so they can be continually broke. The whole part of the whole spiel is, let me tell you how broke you are. Let me that you feel bad about yourself so that you purchase my course or watch my content.
True.
I'll teach you how to be rich, but I won't really tell you anything because then you're going to be my competition and take money out of my pocket. So I'm actually just going to give you extremely vague terms that may or may not help you do anything, but probably not because, hey, I don't want you to go tell somebody else, go tell someone else, and then somebody actually is smarter than me and passes me up, right?
Bro.
No, that's not going to be the case, right? They'll never do that. Truth is, guys, if you want to be rich, you got to work at something. You got to work at it. There's parts you're going to fail at it. Okay, what parts was successful in, and then move forward on it. Anything worth having,
stay consistent.
You got to work for it, right?
Stay consistent.
Absolutely.
Because there's sometimes you have those lapses in thought, and then you stop, and you look on the TV and you see dudes like this, and those demons seep into your soul slowly, with more people like him popping up. You don't got a Lamborghini, you don't got a Bugatti. Right. What color's your Bugatti? And you're like, you don't know what to do because, like I said, a lot of people are like, wow, that's motivational. I want to do that. But there are people in the business sector that are entrepreneurs. It's hard to describe because I do have my business license. I am an entrepreneur. It's hard to describe that feeling if you're not into it and you haven't invested so much money into your business. But when you as an entrepreneur, when you feel defeated, it's like a special type of hell,
right,
that you cannot explain to anybody. You're trapped. You're by yourself because at the end of the day, you're a sole proprietor. All you have is you. So you feel like if I failed, I'm a failure right now. I failed everybody. I failed my family. Yeah. I can't do nothing now.
Yeah.
I'm worthless. Why am I living?
A lot of people put their hopes and dreams,
their whole life in their business, and don't make it. And that's just a part of life. We got to have losers. We got to have winners. If everybody had Lamborghinis, my boy, the economy would implode on itself.
Right.
Prices for everything would skyrocket. Y'all be buying cereal for $500 if everybody had a Lamborghini. Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah.
We can't have everybody rich. We can't have everybody poor. We just got to have it just right to keep the wheel spinning. I'm sorry, but that's how the real world goes. But, hey, my entrepreneurs out there, my brothers and sisters, all races, all colors, whatever, hey, keep grinding.
Keep grinding.
And stay consistent.
Absolutely.
We support you. We love y'all. We don't, like I said, we don't got a dumb community. Y'all smart.
Right.
Keep being smart, please.
Even though some people will get mad that I mentioned Andrew Tate with your boy, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Anyways, anyway, you talk about winners and losers, man.
Yeah.
And biggest loser of the week, who do you think it goes to?
The Memphis Police Department.
Man, you got it.
Jesus Christ.
You got it, man.
Police have been fucking up this whole month. This has not been a good month for the police department of any kind of state.
Has there ever been a good month for the police department?
Not really. Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Not really. Man, rest in peace to our boy Tyrie Nichols.
Absolutely.
You know, we don't know the 100% of what's going on. There's a video.
We'll never know.
We'll never know without audio. You know, we don't have any. At this point, we don't have any chest camera footage. No, but we do have a light. Like we do have it's an outside light post.
It's
It's like a
like sky camera.
A sky camera. Yeah, we have sky camera footage. First of all, before the footage came out, the story was Tyrie Nichols was a loving man in the community. He was a skater. You know, shout out to my skaters. Represent, skate or die. You know how it is. You know, he worked for FedEx. His mom loved him. The community loved him. He didn't cause any problems. And we just got word that he was driving reckless.
Yeah.
They stopped him on the 7th of this month, January, and 3 days later in the hospital, he's dead.
Yeah, he passed.
That's
away.
all we got. You know, so we were kind of we didn't know how to approach this because, we're trying our best to be unbiased about the situation because, it's still under investigation. But we've recently got footage from the Memphis Police Department.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 hours ago.
2 or 3 hours ago of them not only beating this man, there were 6 people beating this man.
Right.
4 people holding him down while one kicked him in the face.
Yeah.
Then they all start kicking him towards the face.
Right.
And then a dude pulls out a baton and beats this man.
Right.
Senseless. And you can see he's trying to escape because he's 2 or 3 houses down from his own house.
Right.
So he keeps running in the direction of home while he's getting beat to death by these cops, and they're just holding him down. And the sad thing is, even if homeboy had a gun or anything, you can tell that they already probably wrestled it away if he had anything or if he was a threat. They were holding his arms, not his wrist.
Right.
So they could have easily tased him or got him subdued in handcuffs, but they chose to keep beating this man. I really don't know how to feel about this. It's very confusing because you usually, people say Black Lives Matter and think it's, white on black oppression. But it's kind of confusing, to me, to see 6 cops that are black kill a black man senseless. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense. I really don't know how to spin this. I know some right-wing people are going to be like, I got you. Black lives don't matter. Or, blue lives forever. Like, you take your W today, bro, because at the end of the day, this is a disgrace to our people in the police. And actually, this is a disgrace to our people in the community. I don't really know how to spin this one, man. It's a really sad thing to see. Me personally, Keith, I feel like it's not all about defunding the police. I feel like it's more about retraining the police because we see a lot of misstepping going on this month with your homegirl, was it Mrs. Hall, sleeping with the whole department.
Oh God.
What are they learning? Are they just giving anybody at this point? I'm like, they just giving any kind of. They just giving niggas badges off the fucking streets at this point.
Don't mention her.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, it feels like they're just giving people badges and here's a book. Pass a quick test and you got your badge. They're not teaching them any ethics. It seems like they're not teaching them any ethics. They're not teaching them any social work skills. We're just getting people off the streets and with guns approaching situations. It's very confusing, bro. Because back in the day, you would think if a cop comes up and he's my race, we can relate. I might be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I had a incident 2 weeks ago. Someone actually hit my car, and it was a Latina woman. She didn't have her documents. She was afraid. I was like, it's gonna be cool. Don't worry. You got insurance. She was cool. It's like, I got my insurance and I got a passport or something, right? I was like, all right, that's cool. The cop still showed up, right?
Yeah.
But the police department, they were thinking ahead. They sent a Spanish speaking cop.
Yeah.
And the lady stopped crying. She was calm. She trusted the lady. She was Spanish. The lady is Spanish. I'm in the good. I'm in the green. She's good. She's calm. But someone from her own race came to comfort her. You know what I'm saying? To make sure the situation was fair. As a black man, if I see a black cop, I'm usually like, okay, he knows what he can relate to the struggle.
Can he though?
No, that's what you think. That's sometimes. At least that's what I think.
I don't.
It's hard to trust him anyway, but you see one of your color, you think, okay, I should be all right. Even though I might have fucked up, it might not be that bad. But to have 6 brothers kill a black guy, that are 6 cops kill somebody, boy, people are going to be tense in the upcoming months, bro. I'm sorry. It's going to be tense. I feel like it's going to be real tense because you don't know who to trust, not even the police nowadays.
Nobody in our community trusted the police.
Of course. No one
nobody trusted them anyway.
No, the few times I got pulled over, yes, I was pissed off. I'm like, yo, like I don't want to be here. But the few times it was like a black cop, it was like, yeah, I'm pissed, but I can relax a little bit. Like at least it's a brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make this like about race or nothing. I'm pretty sure the same thing flies with everybody. It's the Asian guy, Asian cop shows up, you probably feel comfortable and shit. But now it feels like anybody can show up and you might feel tense now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to think. I'm just rambling on because I'm really confused. I really don't know what to say about this. I really don't know what to say about any of this, to be honest.
Well,
this is just sad. It's just sad.
I mean, it is sad. It is extremely sad. I think for me, you said we need to reform. We
need to retrain. I don't think we don't need to defund the police. I think we need to retrain the police.
I don't think you can retrain the police because policing in America has been indoctrinated with ideologies of white supremacy.
Yeah.
And you said it in the pre-show. You want to meet your quota. Where do you go? You go to the hood.
Yeah.
Where niggas be, shaking dice. Niggas be crackheads all on the street. These junkies are high. You go shake down a bando. 20 junkies come out, You got niggas shaking down corners. A bunch of policemen, they're in the hood, shaking down these dealers, working with them, getting a cut, And then if they don't get the cut that they want, they turn these niggas in, That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. I know white America is probably like, oh my God, it never happens. Yes, it does.
It happens.
It does.
More often than you think.
Yes, it does. Police don't get paid that well. Okay.
Yeah.
But I want to say that I do have the utmost respect for law enforcement. I'm not a fuck the police type of guy. I'm not.
Yeah.
I know that they have a very difficult job that faces a lot of scrutiny where it feels like it almost feels like they can't do or say anything right.
Yeah, that stuff is stressful, bro.
It is. However, they've been white supremacy has been indoctrinated in them to where I'm sure.
So? You think so?
What else does this body cam footage or this footage say? Because to me, this looks like Emmett Till.
You think so?
Okay. Yeah. Do I think so? I'm watching this dude on the ground. 3 officers are around him. They beating him with a baton. Yeah. This dude is 6'3", 160 pounds. He's small.
Yeah.
He's small. He ain't no threat. You know what I mean? I can see if he was charging at you want to beat him with a baton. And if it was one of y'all, it was like, I don't know if there was 2 or 3 women who were afraid, this is a big man. He gonna take us down. But this is 3 big ass niggas in bulletproof vests with guns
with a frail dude, bro.
Beating this small ass dude down, man. This to me, it's like you can't reform that. You cannot reform that.
It could have took 2 or 3 at most to subdue him. There's no drug out here that makes you that strong for 6 dudes to come out here and do that.
You don't even need that. You don't even need that. You don't even need that. You want to take him down? Somebody flash your weapon. Another person subdue him. That's all it takes. That's all it takes,
Yeah.
And if he charges at you, shoot him. Hey, he charged at me. Everybody in the community would have been like, okay, well, I get it, right?
If it was just. If it was just. But we can't be out here just shooting people.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if he tries to attack you, you know what I'm saying?
I know, protect yourself.
Right, you don't know what he's got on him. You don't know what's happening. Right, you don't know. Right, but
we see these people beat him down clear as day.
Yeah, because it's that. Like I said, it's been indoctrinated of white supremacy. You can't reform that. You cannot reform that. It can't happen. It's impossible.
Okay.
It is impossible. So when I look at situations like this and it's like, oh, well, he's black. They're black. Black on black crime. And how is that racism? Because the institution in which they work under is racist. Not only have they been trained that way, they've been trained to think that way. They think these niggas are violent. It doesn't matter. Because that's the way they have been trained and bred to think. Nigga, violent.
Damn.
Whites, benefit of the doubt. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Unfortunately,
that is what it is.
That's what they've been told, and that's what they've been taught in order to survive. You can't reform that. As long as they have quotas and they got to fill these private prisons.
For-profit prisons.
Private prisons. They're going to not only pick on the niggas. They're going to go after the niggas, and they're going to tell you these niggas are violent and these niggas are going to kill you. So that's why they do shit like this. And motherfuckers like this who do stuff like this, I bet you they felt like they could get away with it.
Of course. I don't think they knew that camera was there.
They have a duty. Police officers have a duty. I don't know what the duty is called. I know, yes, serve and protect. But they have a duty where if they see something happening that is wrong, that something happening that is wrong, they have a duty to intervene. That is part of the oath in which they take. Okay?
None of these cops intervene. Some of them were just spectators.
And I think part of that was also because
chain of command, you think?
Right. You don't want to be known as the cop who outs other cops because of the police union. Then you'll be blackballed and they're going to get you out.
Yeah, because they can already do anything with these unions. So
right. Which I think are some of the most powerful unions in America, the police union.
We all need a union like that.
But, you know, I remember I was babysitting or I was dog sitting for a friend, a family friend. And it was in a mostly Jewish community. Now, I'm not saying that Jewish people are racist or whatever. I'm not saying that.
We don't want the smoke.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was a mostly Jewish community. The majority of the people in that neighborhood were Jewish. There weren't a lot of niggas walking around.
Yeah.
And I would get up at 6 a.m. I'd walk that dog. At night as well. In the night as well. And I'd always...
You should know better, Keith. You should know better.
And that night, it was cold in the morning, and at night, I'd walk and I'd have my hoodie on. I wouldn't have the hood on, but it doesn't matter. It really shouldn't matter. And so, one day, I left the house at 9 o'clock, right? I left the house, and I saw the police car, and I was like, he's going to pull me over. And sure enough, I saw the lights come on, and guess what he did? Pull me over. Black cop. We heard there was some robberies in the neighborhood. What the fuck that's got to do with me? Oh, yeah, some
robberies show up out of nowhere now.
Yeah, what the fuck this got to do with me? This nigga pulled me over and asked for my license and registration like I'm robbing the place. As if I was robbing the place and trying to get off. No.
Or are you robbing the place? You do look suspicious.
Do I look like I rob a fucking place?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Look at this, guys. Look at the white supremacy. Like I said, indoctrinated. There you go.
Brother.
Exhibit A. Brother. Exhibit A of the white supremacy.
That got me.
But anyways, he pulled me over and he checked my license and registration and he was like, okay, you're free to go. I'm free to go? What the fuck? Like, why was I even under suspicion in the first place? Oh, I get it. Black man, white neighborhood, something must be going down. You can't reform that. You can't reform that.
So what is what's your solution?
Defund the police.
Defund the police. Hell no.
I think that
like I said, retrain.
No, I think you got to get rid of these private prisons.
Okay.
I think you have to go in these communities. There's no quick fix to this. It's not going to change in 5 years. To me, it starts with. To me, I think the reason a lot of these crimes happen in these communities is not because of color, it's because of poverty.
Okay.
People will do desperate shit when they're broke as shit. When they're poor and they have no hope, they will do the wildest fucking shit. You know? They'll do the wildest fucking shit. So what I'm saying, and I'm not saying give everybody a Lamborghini, you know. I'm saying
do it.
Hey, let's invest in these communities. Let's improve the schooling here. Let's improve the public services here.
You sound like a broken record, to be honest.
I mean, but that's what you got to do.
That's some shit we've been saying for decades, bro.
But niggas want a quick fix, and this is what a quick fix gets you. If you think increasing police presence is gonna stop crime, you're out of your fucking mind. Creating a state of law and order, you think is gonna make shit settle down?
If you take
ain't
away,
gonna fucking happen.
Take away quotas, bro. They can do small things like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm saying you take away the for-profit prisons, you take away the quota, you take away the expectation of somebody's got to go to jail tonight.
Yeah.
You take that shit away. You invest in these communities so that instead of Junior fucking feeling like, okay, I gotta go fucking steal a catalytic converter and go give it to the chop shop and get $8,000 so I can feel like the man. Hey, I got a future. I'm not gonna do that dumb shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or keep Junior's dad at home so he can beat some sense into him. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. And that's going to take longer.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people in public service, hey, they want to be reelected. So we gonna do what we gonna do. We gotta do fast. These quick band-aids aren't gonna do anything. So let's talk about let's just reform the way they think. No, let's change the systems inside out. But most people don't want to do that because they're afraid of the police unions walking out on them.
Yeah. These unions are on steroids, bro.
They're powerful.
They're too powerful, bro. They have too much power. They could get cops away. They could get cops out of just shooting random people, bro. It's weird. Right. But unions weren't there for these dudes. I'll tell you that.
And they shouldn't.
Yeah, we don't condone this. This feels like an L for the community and the black community as a whole. Shit.
L for everybody around.
L for everybody.
You're not excused from this L.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hate to see it, to be honest. That's all we can say. We just hate to see it. Rest in peace, our brother, Mr. Nichols, and your family. Hopefully, y'all can get through this and get some justice from this. But at the end of the day, this is just, I'm sorry to say it, this is just fucked. This is a fucked situation. I'm sorry, bro.
Nobody wins.
This is a lose-lose situation.
I'd sue the city for everything they've got. I'm been looking at the footage the entire time.
And it's sad.
And I'd sue the city for everything they got. But on a less sad note, we appreciate all the people who have tuned in and listened to us. We appreciate all the new subs. What up, though?
Yeah.
We appreciate all the likes, subscribes, comments, even the haters. Shout out to the femcells who feel that they got to comment on our shit. We appreciate it. Thanks for the engagement. You're helping us become monetized, so we appreciate it. But yeah, Eddie.
Don't tell them that.
They ain't gonna make no difference. If they sat through 30 minutes of this, y'all fans at this point. You might as well hit that subscribe button and
we love fans. We love our fans.
We love it. We
take care of y'all.
Absolutely. But yeah, Eddie, I think this was a great show. I think it was a really great show, man.
I felt the spirit of Martin Luther King coursing through my veins.
Oh man, no, it's not. Man. You playing with fire here. But
what?
We appreciate you guys listening, man. Check out some of the reaction videos we got coming out. We're doing Throwback Thursday once a month. We're throwing it back some old clip. Ooh,
in a circle.
Pause.
Throw that back. Continue.
Pause. Okay.
I like this. Throw that back.
Okay. Yeah, we're participating in Throwback Thursday once a month.
So submit your videos of you throwing it back.
Okay. Wow.
On Thursday.
Wow. This is not Grindr. Wow. Anyways,
in the comments.
We're participating in Throwback Thursday once a month. We're gonna upload a clip, soundbite of one of our old podcasts from stuff you guys didn't even know the shit that we was doing back then. We're gonna upload that. We appreciate the support. We gonna keep doing this. We got reaction videos coming out every Monday. Check us out. We appreciate you guys listening. Until next time, peace.